And here we are at our ministry center. This is Brian in the kitchen here. It's kind of like our home base. We have English club here, we do Bible studies here. We've got Ukrainian Bible verses plastered all over the walls. This is Benjamin. Hello. These guys just got back from a day of passing out tracts up in Chervonohrad, up north. This is our meeting room where we do Bible studies and English club and so forth. A little whiteboard, got some maps and timelines and so forth. And a little refreshment table right now. It's kind of got literature stacked. This is our new Genesis invite right here. Just got these in from the printer, about 100,000 of them. And this is inviting people to join our Bible course. So we'll walk in here, and this is the Cave of Wonders, otherwise known as the office. And this is where we do all kinds of stuff. This is my desk. Design CBC lessons, invites, tracks, all kinds of stuff happens here. Email, video editing, whatever. We store all the lessons here. This is where Brian stockpiles all the Bible lessons. Here's our little map. We're kind of proud of this. Put this together recently.
Okay, today we went to Chervonohrad and passed out tons of Good and Evil invites to let people request full copies of Good and Evil in Ukrainian. It's near Lviv. And
oh, you passed out Good and Evil invites?
Yes, we did Good and Evil invites. We started this city in 2008, or 2009, I'm sorry, 2009. And we didn't finish all of it, so we tried to finish the section we didn't finish last year. And we came pretty close, got lost, turned around, couldn't figure out where we were, and maybe finished what we didn't finish last year, or we redid what we did last year. Who knows?
Cool.
But we
show us a Good and Evil invite. What does that look like?
Good and Evil invites.
Ah.
That's what it looks like. Inside.
Great. What are we looking at? What's
Backside. This is the sample page of Good and Evil in Ukrainian.
I'm zooming on this.
Okay. I can't.
Yep.
That's a sample page of Good and Evil in Ukrainian, and on the other side it talks about the book and whatever, and it's kind of like an advertisement for the book, and has our address and everything like that. And on the back it's the part that they cut off and they mail to us, and we pick it up and send them a Good and Evil, and also a starter packet. And then if they mail back the starter packet, they get they become students in our course. And so far we've had a lot of people. We've had probably about 100 students come through our course because of Good and Evil Fools.
Wow. So show us a starter packet. What's that look like?
Starter packets are over here. This is the starter packet we hand out. That we'll be handing out in the mountains. It's the first time we've had a nice new envelope, so it's really neat. And inside we have a lesson 1, which looks like this. And you just go through, and there's all kinds of information. There's a return envelope inside. They mail it back to us. We grade it, send them a lesson 2. And we go all the way up to lesson 15 right now, or 14 right now. We're working on 15. The course goes through 17, and that'll be Genesis. So that's what we got going on.
Awesome.
We're going to start handing out Genesis invites next week.
Yeah, so show us, let's look at the map here. Show us roughly where Chervonohrad is.
We are here. Right in this green dot, right by my finger. Chervonohrad is somewhere near that green dot.
It's just north of it, I think.
North? Okay.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's definitely north. I don't know how far north. It's probably covered by a pin.
Yeah, it's up this direction, so it's up in this area, because this is Zhovkva, so this is Dublani. It's probably in this area right here.
Great.
So it's about an hour and a half bus ride away from here. So I think we have about 40 students so far there, because one person got our course last year, and in the back of our course is what's called a lesson invite, and they can sign up their friends and everything like that. And this one person signed up some friends, or I think we have about 8 people that actually came from tracks from us, but they can sign up friends, and their friends sign up their friends, and this one person has signed up, like every time we get a lesson from them, there's like 3 or 4 new people who get lessons from that. So they're really passing the word. So it's Ukrainians reaching Ukrainians.
Sweet.
All right, and so tomorrow we're actually going to be going up in the mountains and going here where we keep all our literature, and I'll show you what we're going to be handing out. We use the Good and Evil, not the Good and Evil, but we use the Fireproof video. And here we have the invitation to that video. We go into the villages, show that we print the time and where we're going to be showing it on here with a little stamp. It'll custom do there. And then we have our little posters that we all ready to go. Stick on the walls of some buildings around the village to invite people to come out to that. So that's what we're going to be doing tomorrow. We're handing out the invites for the film showing that we'll have the next weekend.
Yes.
Okay, so today I didn't go with the guys to pass out tracts in Chitterville because I was working on CBC Development. On Wednesdays, we take one day to continue the progress on our on developing lessons. So today I was proofing a translation. Right now we're working on lesson 15. And what we get is we write an English draft, which is then translated, and we get the translation back from our guy in Kiev, and we have to compare it. So I'll get a stack of, or I'll get the English draft in one hand, the Ukrainian in the other, and sentence by sentence I'll go through and read and make sure they compare. So I'll just read you a couple to, you can hear how this sounds. So this is the first sentence of the introduction to lesson 15. It says, as Abraham's life was drawing to a close, God's promises were just beginning to unfold. So now I'll go and read that same sentence in Ukrainian. Коли життя Авраама наближалося до кінця, Божі обітниці лише почали збуватися. And I just kind of compare them and make sure the meaning is there, no mistakes, whatever. And if it's good, then I read the next sentence and so forth. Get my little red pen out to mark mistakes. And just finished that today. Got the corrections off to our translator. And then once that's done, our next step is formatting. So I'll get a digital copy of the text here. Well, actually, that's the Ukrainian text. First, we format in English. We use a program called InDesign. And so we, that's kind of how it looks. Zoom in for you here. We've got, as you can see, we've got pictures and boxes and so forth. And all the text has to be put into this program in these nice little boxes, pictures, and so forth. I did probably about 7-8 pages today, something like that. And when it's done, it'll look something like this. Now this is actually our third lesson, but they wind up being little booklets like this. People flip through them, study the Bible, and so forth. So anyway, I was working all day on CBC Development. Tomorrow I'll be out with the guys as usual, and we'll be heading to the mountains to pass out film invites for our showing this weekend.